You're listening to the THC Show with Mike Cann, only on unregularradio.com.
Welcome to Two Hotheads on Cannabis. We were the THC Show. Now we're Two Hotheads on Cannabis. We have a new co-host in the studio this week. Unfortunately, Steve Epstein is no longer with the show. It was a good year with Steve. I really liked the shows that we did, especially the last few of them. And we will miss him. But I'm very happy about the show that we're going to be doing today. And the new co-host, the guest special co-host that we have in the studio today. You might know her. She's been in the studio in the past. Her name is Heather. And
Hey.
Hey, Heather's here. And I met Heather through UMass Cannabis Reform Coalition many years ago. And she's also in Solo Sex. She performed at the Freedom Rally this year. So let's give... We got a lot of people in the studio. Let's give a big round of applause for having Heather in the studio today as our special co-host. Yeah! Woo! So what's going on, Heather?
Oh, I am just absolutely thrilled to be here with you guys right now. This is a fantastic show, a fantastic opportunity. I love hearing myself talk, and now you guys get to hear me talk, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to today. What do we got going for us today?
Oh, we got a big show. I mean, I don't even know where to start, but we'll start with Matt Simon's coming on. Do you know Matt Simon?
I don't. I know the other ones. I'm sorry. I didn't read the crib notes.
That's all right. Matt is, he's a guy from New Hampshire. He's led a lot of marijuana activism in New Hampshire. Notably, he's the guy that got the bills to the governor in New Hampshire. John Lynch, the Democrat, has vetoed these marijuana reform bills. Matt Simon is behind those bills at the State House. We're going to talk about medical decrim legalization in New Hampshire and beyond. He is the representative of Marijuana Policy Project, MPP, who funded mass decrim. You know, they were the ones that made that happen for us. So he's working with them.
We're down with MPP.
He's down with MPP.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, so he's coming in. He's covering all of New England. He's doing New Hampshire, Massachusetts. So we'll be talking to him about what their goals are, what they're doing. He also was with Governor Gary Johnson. He was his campaign manager in New Hampshire.
Oh, that's right.
So it's a New Hampshire show today, isn't it? What else is going on in New Hampshire, Heather? You know what's going on there.
Well, a fellow UMass CRCer, Terry Franklin, is off working in New Hampshire doing the Freedom Bus Caravan. So I had a chance to speak with him for a little while about how that's been going. And they got on the news yesterday. My dad just informed me. They're on Channel 5. Some handsome man holding a "Marry Me Rick" sign outside of Santorum's one of his events, and made it on the news. So things are looking up for them. They got a lot of good stuff going on, and I know Carm over here was up in New Hampshire yesterday. So apparently New Hampshire, live free or die.
Yeah.
Has been taking their motto very seriously.
It's all over YouTube too. I was watching a lot of those videos that Terry has uploaded from Free State, Free Keen, and his own website. You know, the marijuana activism up there. There's a lot of activists up there for union issues, for labor. The Occupy Wall Street folks are up there. I love them all. You know, the anti-war people, the against the debt. You know, these are the real activists up there, and they're asking Santorum and Mitt Romney these questions, and they're making them uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. I saw a very uncomfortable interaction between, I believe it was Terry who was following Santorum, asking him if he's Googled himself. And
oh, was that Terry?
I think it was. I mean, it was part of the Freedom Bus crew, so I know he was stuttering over himself for trying to come up with a appropriate, family-friendly answer to that one.
And you know Santorum.
Oh, I know.
I saw that video. I watched this morning. Yeah, no, I saw the video you're talking about, the confrontation. And the thing about Santorum is he tried to change the subject and act like he didn't know, but he totally knew.
He totally knew. Yeah, no, you could see it on his face. He's like, oh, man. Thank you, Dan Savage.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll be talking a lot more about New Hampshire and the campaign trail. And also we have the big deal today, the big story that's going crazy all over the internet.
Oh, that one.
That one.
the normal medical community fiasco of 2012. Ready to start the new year right with some infighting and
we need
petty name calling.
we need more name calling in this community.
We do.
I think I've been called a few names on Facebook in the last 24 hours.
I'm jealous. I want to get called some names.
I should have typed those up. One of the ones was not this guy. Actually, he did bash me. I don't have his quotes that he bashed me, but
convenient.
I have him bashing NORML, and this is the type of thing that's going on against NORML right now. This guy Timothy Tipton wrote. This is I don't know if it's a Facebook quote or Twitter. It's one of them, but he wrote, "Boycott NORML. They hate patients. NORML calls medical marijuana a sham and a fraud. Boycott NORML today, please." It's like, you know what, dude? You're way off base, and we're going to tell you why, and we're going to have Keith Stroop in later today. He's going to be on the phone, and we're going to be explaining this whole ridiculous controversy and how NORML's getting railroaded on this, and how I think it's a bunch of BS.
Yes, I think it's a bunch of Santorum, actually.
Yeah. And I'm glad that NORML is there. You know, NORML's a good organization, so we're going to be talking to Keith Stroop later. Stroup. I always say his name wrong. It's actually Keith Stroup.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so when I say it wrong, take a hit. Keith would be cool with that. So I can't wait. I'm so excited. Let's talk about who we have in the studio before we go to music. Who else do we have here?
Who do we got in the studio right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a fabulous cast of characters here.
Who's the biggest wheel in this? There's some big wheels.
Some big wheel keep on turning.
Yeah.
Proud Carmelita keep on burning over at the end of the table.
Let's hear it for Carmelita.
So much love for Carmelita.
I came in today. It's a whole new thing. We got a new hothead on the air, Heather, and amazingly enough, and I didn't take this into account when Mike and I were discussing new hothead. That Heather's mom and I started out in radio together at Emerson College. So we actually were co-hosts on radio, and hence the generations progress, and who knew? Who would have guessed? But it's great to be back. I thought I was going to be arrested this morning. We were at Pinkerton Academy, where Mitt Romney was this morning, and we were escorted out, and I thought that I wasn't going to make it today. I thought that I might be in some some jail in what is it, Derry, New Hampshire.
We would have had a free Carmelita show.
Until we informed the police, when they were escorting us out and kind of getting a little pushy about it. We said, they're going to get your pensions. He's going to get your pension, and he's probably going to take your job. So think about that before you get too rough with us. And they actually were very, very nice. They said, "Hey, take the sidewalk and feel free." And the Ron Paulers were out there, and we were there. And
so you don't hate the Ron Paulers as much as you used to?
Well, we were all on meeting ground today because we all have in common the fact that that Mitt Romney is a he's here to take jobs and send them overseas. He wants to fire people and then take, that's where he made his millions from.
All right.
Was taking over companies. So that was great. But it's great to be here. And I wish I'd seen the Mary Bus, the marijuana.
The Freedom Bus.
Freedom Bus
Caravan.
Caravan. And is it okay if Heather elaborates just briefly on that?
Yeah, we can do that right now.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, basically, as far as I understand it, it was an idea that was concocted by Terry Franklin from Amherst, from my old stomping grounds, and Vermin Supreme, the presidential candidate that we all know and love.
He's a riot.
Absolutely hysterical. And they were at a rainbow gathering like last summer, and they thought about how it would be, really strategic, and it would be a good opportunity to come and get some legalization conversation on the national stage. Nice. And so they went out to, they decided the primaries would be a great place to start. And apparently it's working. Like I said, my dad just saw him on TV the other night, so we're making progress. And it's becoming part of it's already part of the national dialogue, but Gary Johnson, unfortunately, being out of the race, there's only Ron Paul to represent. And much as I have disagreements with Mr. Paul, I think it's interesting having him in the race, and it's really great that there are people that are so involved in going out. New Hampshire is our little national stage here in New England, and it's a pretty awesome opportunity.
It's a shame there isn't one candidate that's on the same, on the platform for the people, all about the things that we need. Ron Paul would be great, but he's a union buster.
He's also,
but he's for legalization.
Liberty for me. And
it's just too bad there isn't one perfect candidate that would truly represent the true needs of the American people and legalization. And
Vermin Supreme 2012.
Yeah, there you go. He's been running forever.
Yeah,
Vermin Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got some music coming up, and it's going to be a big show, definitely. And Carmelita, I have to say, you said that I reminded you that Sandy gave you your first show.
Yes.
We were thinking of all these people who we could pick to do this show today with us.
We went through this huge list.
I didn't come up with the person sitting right in front of me. I know her, and I should have thought of her.
Like, Mike,
but you gave the name.
Mike, step back into my office for a minute. I just thought of somebody.
And when she said the name,
like a threat.
When she said the name, I started jumping up and down.
It's amazing. And Heather's mother, in fact, did give me my first radio show, which was Metro Wave, and in turn, it just all fit together, and that was totally we were in the midst of putting together a list of potential co-hosts. Not about, it wasn't about Heather. It was about putting together
the best one we could come up with.
And there you were.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, guys.
I said there was. It was right after I said there was nobody.
Make sure to let you down.
We had gone through every day, and we were like close. We had some good people, but it still wasn't perfect what we wanted. And so we hope you like it, and we want to have phone calls 617-606-4122 if you're listening out there.
Come on, Dad.
Yeah.
I know you're listening.
Yeah. Whoever's listening, call us. And we got some music coming up, Newman, right?
Yeah, you want to talk about why you picked this particular one?
Yeah, we'll talk about that quickly. And then we're going to play the song, and then we're going to come back with Matt Simon from MPP in New Hampshire, and he'll tell us what's going on. We picked this song. It's kind of what's going on everywhere. I don't know. It just kind of fits it. I think Sam Blatchurch, an old Freedom Rally band, used to use this phrase. And the girl that put it out, the lady that put it out, Kelly Clarkson, she had just come out in support of a political candidate. She got a lot of backlash on Twitter. And then the song and the album went to number one. And it was because, which candidate do you think she decided to support in this campaign?
I know.
Only the rogue, good-looking.
Is he good-looking? Which one? Who do you think Kelly Clarkson picked?
No, I know.
Okay, Ron
Very
Paul.
handsome man,
Yeah.
Ron
So
Paul.
she came out, and it went to number one, and the song's called "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger," and that's the theme today.
Be right back.
Radio Unleashed on RegularRadio.com.